If you have an Apple Watch, then chances are you probably didn't get it for the looks. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Apple Watches look bad. I actually really do like the design of them. But if you're just going for style, then maybe you should stick with actual watches rather than a smartwatch. Your Apple Watch should be used as a companion for you to help give you information at a glance, and this is exactly how I use it. And this is why I believe that the Infograph is the best watch face currently for Apple Watches in 2022. So I'm going to run through my Infograph setup and complications that I use for it, and also how to customize your watch face to be just like mine. So without further ado, let's get right into it. To find this watch face, you'll need to go to the watch app on your iPhone, go to the face gallery, and scroll down until you find the Infograph section, and then tap on any face as you'll probably change the preset complications in these. Here you'll be able to choose between a white or black dial face with complication specific colors. Or you can choose a color theme for the entire watch face if you want that. I leave it on the black watch dial, one because I don't really like the white watch face, and two is because I like having all different colors on my Apple Watch. It makes each of them stand out from one another rather than there just being one uniform color throughout. If you keep scrolling down from here, this is where you can set up all the complications. The top four are for each corner of your watch face, and then the bottom four are called the subdials, which refer to the complications within the time circle itself. So this right here is what my Infograph watch face looks like, and trust me, I know it's definitely not the prettiest watch face in the world, but it has every bit of information that I could need at any moment of the day. So now getting to my specific setup on my complications of this watch face. So starting here at the top left, this is the battery percentage complication. And this just gives you at a quick glance the exact battery left in your Apple Watch. And this is very handy, especially if you fall asleep with your Apple Watch on and forget to charge it overnight. So when you wake up, you can just see the battery percentage and then charge it quickly. But it is just a good thing to know and have on deck right there. So at the top right is Apple's weather complication, and more specifically the temperature, because Apple gives you different variants that you can choose from that will display different types of information. So I leave the temperature one up here at the top right instead of in one of the subdials because it gives you a lot more information. It gives you the low and the high for the day, as well as a dial that shows you the exact temperature at the given moment when you check your Apple Watch. And what's also great about it is when you click on it, it displays a whole bunch more information that you can go through, such as air quality, UV index, wind speed, and also a weekly forecast. So just having that all right there at a tap away is such a great feature. And this is probably like the watch complication that I look at the most, as it really does impact me every single day. So moving on to the bottom right, this is the messages complication. And this is really just great to have on any watch face, as it tells you if you have unread messages right there, right above the little message icon. And this is just a good indicator as to know whether or not you have to respond to someone, or just to keep in mind that you do have messages that you have yet to open. And when you click on it, you can just easily scroll through and see all of your convocations. And this is really just a great one to have on any sort of watch face. So on the bottom left, I have my activity complication, and I really like this one in a corner for the same reason as the temperature one, and it's just because there's more room and it gives you more information at a glance. So as you can see here, not only does it show my rings and the progress towards closing the rings, but it also shows the exact number of calories burnt, exercise minutes, and hours that I've stood throughout the day. And comparing that to if this were a subdial complication, it would literally just give me just the rings and no numbers. And I really like having the numbers. And just like all the other complications, when you tap on it, it brings you up more information just on your activity for the day. So as you scroll down, it tells you when throughout the day you were the most active, when you were staying the most amount of time, your steps, the miles walked, and so on. And again, I love this one. I'm big into fitness, so that's why I have this one on my watch face at all times. So now moving over to the subdial complications, this is another reason why I absolutely love this Infograph face, and that is because you can have both the analog hands going at the same time and put a digital clock in there together as well. So not only does it give you an actual watch look to it, but you can also see the exact time down to the second. And so I leave that right here at the top subdial complication section. And I can read clocks, don't get me wrong, but just looking down at it quick and not having to figure out the exact time in an instant, and having that digital clock there saves a lot of time, and I really do enjoy that feature about this. So now moving over to the right subdial, this is another Apple weather complication, but this time it's conditions of the day. So what I really love about this is that I can have two of the same complication on this watch face, displaying different types of information. So now with just a glance down, when I put my watch on in the morning, I can see the conditions that it currently is outside, the temperature that it is, and the lows and the highs for the day. So it's everything that I would need to prepare myself and how to dress for the upcoming day, and I love that about this feature. So now moving along to the bottom subdial, this one right here is Apple's calendar complication. And so I use this one for two reasons. One is because I use Apple calendars to keep like just my day-to-day schedule together and upcoming events and appointments. So with just a tap, I can go into it and I can see like either my outlook for the day and what I have to do for the day, or for the upcoming week just by scrolling. And so I really like that about this complication, and also that it shows both the day of the week and the date. So now I have the day of the week, the date, and the exact time with just a glance down. And then my final watch complication is the fitness one right here on the left subdial. And so this can really be just whatever app that you use a lot for your Apple Watch. I work out like 6 to 7 times a week, so it's really great just to be able to start a workout right from your watch right on the home face. So you just click the little workout complication right there, and then you can just press on your workout that you want to start, and it's right there starting. Little quick tip, I don't know if you saw that. When it's counting down your workout from 3, 2, 1, if you tap on the screen at like 3, skips the countdown and just starts the workout. So little like side tip right there. But because I'm always like starting a workout, it's great for it to be right there, and it saves me just a couple seconds from pressing like the home button, finding the app that I use for fitness, starting a workout from there, and it really just makes like starting a workout a breeze. So that is a complete rundown of my favorite watch face for 2022, the Infograph. There's so much great information there, and it's so convenient just looking down at it, and it honestly like keeps me from going on my phone as much, because now most of everything that I would need to know is right there, and I don't have to be on my phone to find it out. So again, great Apple Watch face, and I hope I was able to help you figure out how to customize yours to be more useful like mine. So that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw here, and as always, have a great day everyone, and cheers.